Hans Peter Jorgen Julius Thomson, a Danish chemist, also worked on the same experiments, and their conclusions are together coined as the Thomson-Berthelot principle. Under William Williamson have already proven Berthelot's proposition to be flawed early on, however, shown in his study of reversible reactions that led him to his conclusion about ethers. He is a proponent of the concept of dynamic, for he believes that despite the fact that when a system reaches a state where all reactions seem to have stopped, they have actually just reached a state of dynamic equilibrium wherein they still continue to form and be formed, but in similar rates. His studies proved to be the beginnings of chemical kinetics. Cato Maximilian Goldberg and Peter Weich developed Berthelot's studies further and concluded that it was not mass alone that dictated the direction of spontaneous reactions. Rather, it was the substance concentration that is the most important consideration, and collectively, their findings are now known as the law of mass action that is able to explain reversible reactions better than Berthelot's principles. Josiah Willard Gibbs, an American scientist, is the one responsible for the concept of free energy that is able to incorporate heat content of a system and its entropy. He was able to showcase that it was chemical potential that drives chemical reactions, explaining the concept of the law of mass action and equilibrium. He also proposed the phase rule, which enables prediction of the manner of pressure, concentrations, and temperature given varied conditions. Friedrich Wilhelm Ostwald, a Russian-German chemist, is the man who really established the field of physical chemistry. He was the one to write the first textbook and founded the first journal dedicated to the said subject, thus paving the way for its recognition as a separate field of science. He discovered the phenomenon of catalysis, having gotten inspiration from Gibbs' earlier works. Other prominent names whose contributions further strengthened the existence of physical chemistry are Hendrik Grossboom, Henry Louis Le Chatelier, Jacobus van 't Hoff, Walther Hermann Nernst, Francois Rolt, and Svante August Arrhenius. They took great pains and headaches just for us people these days to be able to understand more how our environment works. They were the minds who united the fields of physics and chemistry and gave birth to the infamous physical chemistry that every college student knows of.